From the land of sky blue waters, where are we at and who am I here with?
We're at the Hammarama, Lanesboro, Minnesota. The Hammarama Museum and Gift Shop. It's our second year. It's the history of hams as told through the advertising, the first 100 years of ham's history in Minnesota.
Awesome. And introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Keith Richardson. I've been down here. This is my second year in the Hammarama. I moved and bought this building a couple of years ago, and it was a big empty building, and I filled it with Hamm's collectibles and arranged them in a chronological order, so it kind of tells the story of Hamm's beer in Minnesota.
Where did it begin, Hamm's beer?
In St. Paul. You know, there was a ton of German immigration to St. Paul in the late 1840s, and one of them was Theo Hamm, and he was a butcher, but he moved there, became a successful businessman, but he got this brewery in a business deal, and it just exploded in sales because a lot of the population back then were German immigrants who liked lager, and he rose, from the levee to a mansion in about 20 years.
And when did you get introduced to hams? Like, what got you into it?
Well, I'm a home brewer, so I had a brewery I had a place in Hayward, Wisconsin, and I had things going there. I was collecting some Falstaff and Schlitz, things like that, and because I'm from Omaha, and that's the home of Falstaff. But when I started getting some hams items, it was all over then. Then it was all about hams. And so I sold off some of that Schlitz and Falstaff and started buying hams things. So I collected, pretty hard for a couple of years.
That'll do it.
But I do have a story here of ham's history for the first 100 years there.
Wow.
in Minnesota. So,
and one thing you told me is just how advertising played such a big role in building this brand and creating of the products, and that's really displayed here. What are some of those advertising items that really took this brand to the next level?
Well, the theme that separated them from every other beer out there was the land of sky blue waters. The enchanted Northland, the lakes of Minnesota, the pines. So in 1948 or so, they brought on this campaign, and it just really took off. They decided after a couple of years they needed a creature running through the woods and on the lakes, and so they brought in the bear, and he exploded through commercials on TV, and they had the bear everywhere. A lot of people come in here remembering the commercials, so that is kind of what propelled them to the top.
That is very cool. Well, this gives you a reason to come to Lanesboro. There's so many cool little businesses here in town, your business being one of them. Share about what your hours are, when you're open this summer,